Man, it must be sad to be a Ghost of Tsushima fan. Just imagine the situation. You absolutely love this game. Ghost of Tsushima is unquestionably like one of the best games that we have had in a decade. Easy, hands down. Didn't it win a Game of the Year award or something like that even? I don't remember. But it's absolutely terrific, and I don't think no one's gonna even try to argue that. And then you hear it, boys. The announcement. Ghost of Tsushima is finally getting a sequel. Oh, baby! Are you not excited? Are you not wet like a fountain? I definitely, certainly am. And then you hear about Ghost of Yotei. And then you see Ghost of Yotei, and suddenly despair absolutely washes over you because you know it's a pile of woke garbage dumpster fire. Oh yes, smothered in gasoline, lit on fire, and even the main actress who is playing the main character is going on Twitter and calling Trump a Nazi and waving trans flags and all of that good stuff. And you just know, because you're a smart person, you know that, oh my god, it's over. They literally completely killed and vocalified my favorite franchise. And now you're just looking absolute horror. What is happening? Because with everything they do, with everything they show about Ghost of Yotei, it just somehow gets worse. And the best part is, if they just didn't make it woke, it probably would be at least, at the bare minimum, a semi-decent game. But now you have to live through the indecency of the fact that this game is just lame and gay. Oh, what a great time to be alive, huh? Awoke truly destroys everything.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So today we're going to be talking about Ghost of Yotei, a franchise that was basically set up for success. After Ghost of Tsushima, many people looked at this sequel as a home run, a ball on the tee, but unfortunately, the developers and the people involved with the production of this game have been doing everything in their power to make sure this game will not succeed.
True.
Now, looking at the current landscape, there's a lot of political violence being promoted across many different social media platforms, and the CEOs of Discord, Reddit, Twitch, and Steam have been invited to testify before Congress about the radicalization of online forum users. And this is something I've been fighting for years, and something that will be reflected in this video. But of course, we're talking about Ghost of Yotei, a game, like I said, that was basically a ball on the tee for Sucker Punch, and they're flopping. They're ruining it. You can see.
There was no chance that Ghost of Yotei succeeds, even 2 months ago. The opinion on the game is already completely in the gutter. But now it's getting worse. Let's actually look. What was the peak for Ghost of Tsushima Steam DB? Let's look. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut Price History. Is that the real one? Okay, let me share the screen. I think this is the real one. I'm not 100% sure. This is the Director's Cut. I wonder if this is the same or this is different. But this has a 92% like ratio. Not even close to 60% like garbage like Borderlands 4 is. Actually, and there we have it. 77,000 based, good number, 10 out of 10. 77,000 people played it on release. And, well, look at this. Let's actually count the days until it lost the 33% of its player base. 33% of 77 is 26. Okay, so what would that be? 5,000 roughly. Okay, so it took 2 weeks until they. It took more than 2 weeks until they lost 1/3 of their player base. Borderlands 4 has already lost that, by the way, in 3 days. Yes, I know. I'm also excited about that. So this is what a good game looks like. There is no way they repeat this. Let's look at Sucker Punch Productions. Is there any other Ghost game? Nope, they just have this. Ghost of Yotei, the Director's Cut. Interesting. So this is the right one. In any case, man, they did so well with this game, and the future is fucking bleak. And why? Just because they decided to virtue signal for a group of people that are never gonna buy your product, are never gonna support you, are never gonna like you, and never gonna switch to you. It's like Dragon Age Veilguard all over again, honestly. Hey, look at these people that made us successful. Fuck them. Yeah, we're just... all these tens of millions of people who would have bought and loved our game, yeah, let's just throw them out in the trash. Let's see what happens, because we're going for the modern audience. Yes, the one that doesn't exist. Well, actually, we know it does exist. Veilguard literally got 100% support of the modern audience, and that was like 25k people or something. It's a joke. These people are a joke.
In the wake of the Charlie Kirk assassination that was fueled...
Oh, and by the way, boys, like the video. That is the best way to help me out. I greatly appreciate it. It only takes a second. And by liking the video, you guarantee, and if you're on a mobile device, press the hype button. That matters even more. You guarantee that more people are going to see this. If you think any of this is important and more people need to be aware, then like and hype the video and do all of those things. Thank you.
By political violence, you had one of its developers, a senior dev, celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. And this is someone who has been fired. They've
Just
been fired.
one.
But they're doubling down. Okay? In wake of their firing, they're still saying they're standing up to fascism. Fascism, which of course means absolutely nothing these days, because I'm labeled a fascist. I'm labeled a fascist for someone who says political violence is wrong. That apparently is fascism, which is very ironic, but this person is doubling down. And like I said, the fact that people like this feel free to share these violent thoughts on social media accounts associated with their work-related profiles is really telling. It tells me a lot about them and tells me a lot about the work environment they're coming from. But, of course, it gets worse.
Oh, we knew this, by the way. The moment the Ghost of Yotei main actress, or what she's supposed to be called, we knew who she is. She's literally just a political mouthpiece. We knew things are going to be bad. And then after she went out and attacked the player base, the fans, the gamers in general, we knew it's over. So yeah, the fact that Sucker Punch did not fire her then and there proved, especially effectively to pretty much all of us, people who know this know that these are signals. These are statements that they don't fire people like this, which means they support them. I would not be surprised that the people got a day off when Charlie was brutalishly, unjustifiably assassinated. I would not be surprised if Sucker Punch just gave everyone a day off and called it a holiday. That's probably what they did, honestly, in my opinion. Because they are evil. They are wrong.
So in the firing of this deranged lunatic who is celebrating political violence, Blue Sky is very upset. You can see many tweets shared here, or I guess posts on Blue Sky, people saying we need to boycott Ghost of Yotei, which is very funny. Think about it. They pissed off people who were targeted by the original post made by the developer, where they were celebrating the assassination of Charlie Kirk, right? It pissed off...
By the way, the funny part is, obviously, this is like 5 people in general. We know the modern audience does not exist. It's a joke. All the people who exist are probably already 14-1ing. Hey, it's YouTube. And, well, there's not going to be support. And these devs are probably actually... There's a good chance. There's a pretty good chance that they backtrack on this. Now, I would granted it's... Well, it's a good chance, I would say 30-40% that they backtrack on this. Or that they're going to do some kind of virtue signaling. Because these devs are going to succumb to the pressure of the people who would have not bought their game anyway. That's hilarious.
any conservative, but also anyone who is, against political violence. And now, because of the firing, the wackadoos on Blue Sky, they're upset because the developer got fired. They basically managed to piss off everyone. This is a total disaster for Sucker Punch. But, of course, their trailer came out yesterday. And how's it going?
Bad.
Well,
Good.
as you can see, 18,000 likes versus 49,000 dislikes. In fact, it gets worse because it's age restricted. These bajagaloons over at Sucker Punch, they uploaded a trailer on the PlayStation account that got age restricted. What are you doing? Like, what are these people doing? And then there's another version uploaded on the
PlayStation's gonna love that. Okay, PlayStation, a family happy Mario brand. What are you doing uploading things without age restricted? That's wild. Like, what the hell, PlayStation? You should be ashamed of yourself.
IGN account with nearly 20 million subscribers, where you can see it has 2.2k likes versus 9.9k dislikes. And I'm
pretty sure IGN and all of these other companies, by the way, bought their subscribers. I mean, there are some videos that actually get views from IGN, but I mean, nothing warrants 20 million subscribers at this point. Okay.
In no way. This is not narcissism. Nothing like that. It's crazy to think that me, this idiot Rev over here, this video, I feel very confident will get more views than this trailer from IGN on their account with nearly 20 million subs.
True.
Promoting Ghost of Yotei, a franchise that is incredibly successful because nobody is buying this. Nobody is happy about the state of this game, its franchise, and the people behind it. The hype has been destroyed. Now it gets even worse. So as reported here by Yellow Flash, he said PlayStation hid my comment on their new Ghost of Yotei trailer.
Of course they did.
Saying rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, with 3,100 upvotes. And he says, check it for yourself, sort by top comments. It's not there. They are either hiding or deleting replies like this. People are not happy. People have had enough of this. People are tired of studios and games who have members who are unhinged.
God, again, it should have been so easy for Ghost of Tsushima just to follow up with something that sells like hotcakes. But they didn't. They chose death. 10 out of 10.
Wish death upon others who want to exclude and even wish harm upon others because of political differences. This is highlighted right here, but it gets worse. Oh, it gets worse, ladies and gentlemen. They finally, after a day, uploaded the trailer onto Twitter. And of course, people are destroying it. Like, first of all, PlayStation getting 5,000 likes in what, 2 days? That's the best you got for the Ghost of Yotei trailer? What are you doing? And all the comments are negative. And they're bringing up Charlie Kirk and bringing up this developer who was attacking him and mocking his death. You get what you deserve. You really do. But now we look to Erika Ishii, who is voicing the main protagonist of Ghost of Yotei. And, well, she is a very interesting individual. Here she is doing
that is sad
stuff. This will sell many copies, I guess. But here we are, looking at some of the posts she has made. She is a very political individual. In fact, she says, if you're MAGA, which is 80 or so million people in the United States, we don't want or need
more, to be honest,
your business. This was tweeted in 2025. And she also said, abolish the police. It's unconscionable
based person living in a gated community talk. Oh, food's just free. You go to the store and you get it. Ah, violence is not real. Ain't that right, my private security force that stands in front of my gated community's gates with automatic weaponry? God, these people are so fucking stupid and delusional. It's absolute insanity, honestly. Like, I before America, I never understood how out of touch people could be. I'm not talking about Americans in general, but I'm talking about these leftist lunatics, obviously, by the way. Honestly, you can't even call them Americans, I apologize, just leftist lunatics. Well, let's name the spade as the spade it is. Not Americans, leftists, they don't even want to be American in the first place, so, let's give them that luxury of not being American if they want to. Like, how absolutely insanely out of touch they are. It's absolutely insane. Without Twitter, by the way, I think the world would not even see this. The world would not even notice that people are like, yes, let's abolish the police. Let's Zimbabwe our way to greatness. Surely that will work properly.
This racist institution that terrorizes the citizens they are sworn to protect, abolish the police. And here's a tweet from 2020 where Erika Ishii, the one who's going to play the main protagonist of Ghost of Yotei, said,
"So's my wife.
I'm Antifa, so's my wife." Now, in case you're not familiar, especially if you're not from the United States, Antifa is a very, very violent organization. In fact, here is a screenshot of Antifa members who were arrested for various violations of the law. Do I need to say...
Listen, okay, I'm just gonna say it. Mustaches. Okay? I mean, judge a book by its cover, boys. It is what it is.
More?
I don't want to
Do
look
I
at
need to
this.
say more? As a terrorist organization.
Oh, I saw this today.
Yesterday. So, Erika Ishii, are you a member of a terrorist organization?
Yes, based through and real. That was Rev says Desu. Bye.